I'm going to show you how to make this scrubby with Red Heart yarn and follow their pattern with permission from them. I am going to show you how to do this scrubber. This calls for a 9 hook, and so I'm going to get started here and follow their pattern on the back. They are saying start with a chain 4, so I'm going to start with a chain 4. Alright, so in my chain 4, then it says slip stitch in the beginning chain to create a ring. So now I have a ring. Row 1, chain 3. It should be round, but they're calling it a row. Chain 3 counts as your double crochet, and then work 3 double crochet. Work 11 double crochet in the center of the ring, slip in top of the chain 3. Okay, so there's the circle round here. I have my chain 3, counts as a double. Then I'm going to insert my hook and create another double crochet. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops again. And I'm going to do 10 more because it will be a total of 12. So this type of yarn I bought in Canada's Michaels, so not really sure if they have this in the other Michaels. I haven't been to my Michaels to look, but the one in Canada had it. So you're just going to continue on until you get to the end here. You'll have a total of 12 altogether. Okay, so now that you have your 12 on top of your chain 3, you're going to slip stitch. This type of yarn, it is a little tricky to find your stitches, but I just wanted to use this type of yarn because it's a scrubby and it's scrubby yarn and they have the pattern for it. So now you have your 12 double crochet. Then the next step in the pattern is chain 3. This chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet. Now in the same stitch, you're going to work your double crochet. This pattern is pretty basic. I'm starting to realize. I didn't really look at it before I started. I was just going to follow it and see what happened. So it's pretty basic. I've done this before, but I will go through the whole thing, especially if you're a beginner. So you have that, you have you have a chain 3, a double crochet. Now you're going to go to the next stitch and work 2 double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, double crochet in the same stitch. This is the increase, so it's 2 double crochet in each stitch around. So continue with 2, and you're going to have a total of 24. So you're going to continue that until you get to the end. So each stitch gets 2 double crochet. So 2, 2, 2, and then the next is 2 all the way until you get to the end. So you have a total of 24 double crochet. Okay, so now you're at the end of the round and you're going to slip stitch on top of your chain 3. And then the pattern says repeat round 2 again. So that was a chain 3 and a double crochet in the same. And then it was 2 double crochet in each stitch around. So each stitch gets 2 double crochet. And so you'll just repeat that again and just do 2 more double crochet in the next until you get to the end. So 2 more in each stitch. So each stitch gets 2. And I haven't really worked with this type of stitch this type of, not stitch, but sorry, this type of yarn, and I'm sure it's going to be awesome when it's finished, because then I can use it to wash my dishes with, and it's a scrubby material. But to work with it, it's not the easiest, because your hook kind of gets stuck and you really have to pull it through. But the concept of once it's done, you have that texture that's really good for scrubbing. So I recommend it for scrubbing once you're done, but to work with it, it's a little tough to work with. So to continue, you do 2, 2, 2, and 2 all the way around, because it's saying repeat row round 2. That will be a total of 48 altogether. So continue until you get to the end. Okay, so you're going to slip stitch at the end here. You should have a total of 48. It's going to look like this, which, you know, it's your circle here. And then the next row is round 4. It's chain 1, and then slip stitch in that same stitch. And then you're going to skip the next stitch, which is this one here. Then you're going to work 5 double crochet in the next. So in that next stitch, work 5 double crochet. This is the edging of it all. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. If you're a beginner, I have beginning stitches if this is all new to you as far as like double crochet and slip stitch and everything. So you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So you have your 2 double crochet, now you need 3 more. So 3, now you have 4. And then you need 5. And that kind of creates like a shell look to it. And then you're going to skip the next stitch. So skip, you worked in that one, you're going to skip this one. I know it's hard to see. Skip this one and then slip stitch in the next, it says. And then it says 11 times, skip the next stitch, 5 double crochet. It says skip the next stitch, 5 double crochet, skip the next stitch, slip stitch in the first stitch. So then it's saying skip the next one, and then in the next one work 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then skip the next stitch, which is this one here, and then slip stitch in this one. Oops. And then it says skip this one and then work your 5 double crochet in the next one. So then you'll work in 5 double crochet again, and that's the pattern. You're just going to work that around until you get to the end. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just repeat that again. Just skip this, slip stitch in the next. Or skip this one. Skip this one and then go to the next and slip stitch. Skip this one and then work your 5 double crochet and then repeat. Okay, so you're at the end here, slip stitch in the beginning stitch. And then chain 10. So you have your chain 10, and then you're going to slip stitch in that beginning stitch. Again, this creates a hook like a hanging loop so you can hang this on. And then you'll cut your yarn. Pull it through. And then it looks like this. You'll weave in your end here with your needle. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's finished. And it used that much yarn, so you still have probably enough for one more. Okay, it's all finished. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe.